Fuck you mean, Young Smoot?
I think that's what his name is.
I'm getting killed by Young Smoot now. I want to say all that.
It's kicking his ass in that leg, man.
Man, listen, bro. He got some shit with some titties. I tell you, boy. He got some plays. I'm gonna keep it Funky Yo Johnson right now. This, this, I would say, we have to play way better than what we played last week. We came out and did a whole bunch of bullshit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, head boy.
What's the game plan going into this week?
We got a rookie. We got a rookie starting on receiver. So, but the game plan is the game plan every week.
Okay.
Give fucking ET in the ball. No matter how you got to do it, screens or whatever. He's gonna get a lot of touches this week. A lot of touches. Hey, it happens. I just got my ass whooped by the Titans last week. That's why I root for this is a bounce back week. It happens. You hear me?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the
Yeah,
air.
Jeff.
Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans.
Yes, sir. This is my young nigga that's finally starting today, right here.
It's the first
He
weekend
need
of
the ball
March,
in
and
his
the
hand. That's why he's
NFL is
starting
in
today.
full swing as off we go
He's
on
taking
EA
that out.
Sports.
He's taking that out.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
You never get hit. What we do, we better get.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Guys, you got this. Let's win.
What?
Now ETN to start the drive. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Getting right out of that, here goes on, hitting with the birds.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. They'll get him to the ground at the
Fumbling last couple of weeks. Damn, somebody watching something crazy.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
That's what we are.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
First down. Yes, sir. Ruth, I'm glad you said that because that's went in my motherfucking.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
You should challenge that. I'll wait for my shit.
You see how he keep dragging his lineman over?
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling good.
2 yards now, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Good hit, Trevor. But take that.
Down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
But fucking take that.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
You ain't have to cut like that. Keep going, hit that motherfucking hole. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
What the fucking ball you
can? To him after a gain of 7. So much of the game today. They're looking for hybrid players. Guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
That was a terrible fucking play. It looked like dude went out there at first.
Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, their eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted
to. He was wide open.
Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Not too shabby.
He was wide open.
This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Good. It's a deep baller.
Let's go now.
This nigga right here, he do some corny shit. That should do some corny shit. This nigga had motherfucking his receiver over 2,000 receiving yards last year.
All any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. He's got room past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going down the back. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play outside, who can not only get open,
I ain't got no done no more. He ain't getting nothing no more.
Themselves downfield and create catches.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I mean, he got a squad over here. 13-4 last year, something like that.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Go Josh Allen.
team's first sack of the game. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter
He
what
got him
happens.
like that.
They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in
No,
the
this
pocket
is
get
the
to
second
their
season.
quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Flushed out right.
D. Trayvon Walker. He was going to him.
Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
Get eating the ball.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 33. And he's going to be
get whatever you get.
Right at midfield.
A rookie that's
Good
be playing.
return there, 17 yards.
You don't need to
and
play.
this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Wendell Robinson? Huh? Yeah, I put a star on him. Hell yeah, I'd be giving him burn. Should have put a fucking superstar on him, but he ain't up to yet, so I just put a star on him. Come on, let's go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the option, here's Etienne. And he's got some space here. 20, 5, touchdown, Jaguars.
I ain't hold that speed bird until I got past the line.
The game
Right.
pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter.
If I'd held out the line would have grabbed me.
Things jumped up, and you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20.
Oh, shit, play. I thought you said you can't play, boy.
19.
In the 5th. 5th back corner.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would
He'll take that short shit. He's a deep ball player.
Division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated.
That's what I'm saying. They did anything on the Pro Bowl.
It has that little extra
Kind of mad at
juice,
that.
but at the same time, it's not a make or break. If this
He should be in there and a little
15,
confident in there.
16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw
Oh,
pulled in
shit, what move? He got him turned up, though. That's his guy right there. His guy.
For a Texan
Work.
first down, a 12-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on
Yeah,
any one
that's because
drive. Make sure you
I'm
keep
taking
your
away
eyes
what he do,
scan the field,
and that's
and here he
100%
finds
deep ball to
the
source.
guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll get to him
Man,
after a
every
gain
single
of
play.
7 to the 47.
Well, no
I
matter
played
how
him
they
last
phrase
year.
it,
He's like
staying
6
on
on the
schedule,
beat.
staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down.
He can have all
Fits
that
the
short
bill.
shit. I promise to you, he is looking for number 3 deep every play.
A good run got
On the
seven
left
on
over there, he looking
first.
for him
Here's
deep.
2nd and 3.
Get him a little corner. You got him.
Throwing now is Lance.
Fuck, that's my fault.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to have another
I didn't think he was
first
gonna go
down.
there. That's not. I'm gonna be real.
Jaguars 29-yard line. 23.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
on the option. Here's and the ball is
Yes, sir.
and the Jags
Fucking Jaguars.
and they will take over
He
at
always
the
forced the
29-yard
fumble, nigga.
line. And a little
Fucking
careless
Chad
there,
movement.
Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the
How
ball.
you hold
It's
it?
tucking it away.
That Chad
It's
movement,
using
there
your
he
body
is.
to
That
keep
is
people
good. That's why he
shielded
stole.
off. It's so many different things. And to
That
take
mayor,
care
that
of
tight end, that number 8.
security, in that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
I gotta get my tight end in the game.
Backed up to the 25.
Gotta get my tight end in the game.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got
Gotta
that
get in
right,
the game.
partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it here just past
We good. Expecting this finish, so we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna fucking keep doing it. I'll tell you that one.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way.
Get the fucking ball back, bro. There you go, battle. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm taking this shit away, Rube. I promise you. You see, he's looking to go deep. He's a bomb. Let's open up offense. Open up our offense. Let's see.
Yeah, that nigga had the
and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Screenplay
Out of bounds.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
I get to pass this, run this, or give it to Etienne. Give it to Williams, pass the Etienne, or keep it with the quarterback. Remember that.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Got him.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score.
It was a rough loss against the Titans. You know what I mean? They needed that. They needed that more than we needed it. We knocked them out last year.
Now to kick
I'm
this
saying
one away.
Why is he on kickoff?
From the 6.
And
his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take a break there.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
What?
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half.
I'm in the mood.
It's 14-0. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Lance. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
The improvisation.
Chad, you gotta hit him, Chad.
That's all they needed.
Gotta hit him, Chad.
Well, he didn't get much, but he didn't need much. He got just enough on that play. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape, and he got to the sideline and got out of bounds.
We're gonna do my home pressure the fuck out of him.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the ball. Wait.
Here's Lance. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that.
Wait, why ain't he starting? Stop playing with me. I've been wondering where he at. How I get lucky? He asked my open. What? What the fuck going on? That's why he passing on me. My dog, my rookie stud ain't in. What? Come on. They probably got my shit all fucked up. Yeah, what are they doing? That ain't me.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will have
now I should have been fucking playing. What are they doing? I'm mad as fuck, for real. The fuck wrong with this team? Ever change my shit. We'll get that game fast. I wonder about number 9 now.
Here's Lance to throw it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Fuck up right here.
But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Go back in the back. They bring some right here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And Lance going to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Continued
struggles here in the 2nd quarter, and to me, you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert 3rd downs. Add that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
No.
They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th.
Oh, Ricky
and the
Brown, this
Jaguars
thing.
are going to take possession here on the turnover
On
on
one
downs.
too.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles.
At
They
all.
got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
That's why he's playing, nigga. Go fucking kick, nigga.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
They don't really call that too, though. My bad,
so far
Zay.
in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the counter, Etienne. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's got a man.
What am I doing? Get off of him.
And with just 4
What am I doing?
seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call.
And what am I doing? Get off of him. Let the computer play on it. He's not making that.
4 seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field. So
Make that, you better play that motherfucker.
Midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Not making that.
And I tell
58,
you,
he definitely making a 58. That's my fault. That's what he grants one get. We could.
So we have come to
My
halftime
fault.
in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Yo. Shit, I don't know.
Welcome back.
What you
Halftime
work for?
over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard,
This
but
is
they do
weekend
get the
though.
first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime.
Well, this nigga in the gristle holder, baby.
Things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room.
Fucking D-line is playing an ASF around.
Team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play.
Everybody, man
This
it up.
offense in desperate need
Man
of
it
a
up.
conversion as they come up on third down.
He can have whatever. He can have all that underneath.
To throw, it's Lance. He's going to
Fuck
air
no.
one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah,
As they
yeah,
started that drive, I think they looked
we got too many niggas getting money ain't doing nothing.
Guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down
Like
right
this
here.
nigga.
Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point
He
where
got to
there's
get
no
open.
time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
What? What?
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They'll run with each
No!
a 3-yard loss.
Trevor, what the fuck? He was wide open over there. I was trying to throw the Ridley to the little screen over there. It was wide open. Square. And I was doing split on the ground.
The Cook now on to punt.
Good punt, Cook. Good punt. Got it back out of bounds, nigga.
33-yard punt with no return. And the Texans will
I'm mad as
take
shit.
over.
Give ET in the ball the whole fourth
Texans
quarter.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
10 cycles. 6. Mega.
From the 29, Lance. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Lance now to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move
Yeah, I'm about to make
because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hey,
again, it's Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Claude red. Black ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Yeah, do something after this, but I run, I definitely run.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like
I
this,
played the Titans and I played somebody else.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
I showed him that
90 yards for
because I showed him that jet a little bit. I showed him that jet like 4 times. He gonna follow it. I guarantee he follow it. Yeah. I guarantee he followed that jet.
The last run got 6.
He thinks the bus open for 65 right here. Told you.
And they'll go again with ETN.
Fuck you do, 79.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get this one. He's too good not to be doing nothing for me.
He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Get that motherfucker in there. We ain't getting open.
Finding his way home to record the sack.
I think they started the third quarter where they forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely.
Wait, you gotta.
Their second win coming out of the locker room. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lance looks to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now Lance throws the interception. His third.
Battle again.
And a big
2 rookies over there
there
shutting
as
that
his
shit down.
guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3
He's going right outside 13, right outside of it.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout
Roughing the
games for
passer.
you with a different eye.
Roughing the passer.
Watch him and see what's going
Roughing
on.
the
And
passer.
maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
So roughing the passer there, big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out
What are
in
you
the
doing?
pocket,
Get that man the ball.
downfield.
Best player in the
The
league.
same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
I ain't got to force the turnover.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't got to take this is why we got him.
2nd and 14.
Situations like this. Come on, Tank. Young EP.
Now they'll run on the draw. Powers through it.
Awesome,
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
No.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's wide open. Good play, DN.
Knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's taken to the 26.
Why are they on kickoff? Why are they on punt? Like, for real.
Yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'll be holding. I'm going to hold all day. I'm going to hold the whole game. I'm going to keep holding.
Let's go.
You keep thinking that shit? Oh, I know exactly what plays on here.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news.
I
But
left
this
it
is
open.
still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive.
Where's Robertson?
in a
Harris.
relatively quick manner.
I just put him in the game. He was
Nearly
playing.
10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon.
That's a
getting
tight
the
end block.
quarterback.
That's why.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them.
Bump 3. Don't let him get off the line, man.
Rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Don't fucking let him get off the line, Luma. There you go, Trayvon.
7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Don't let him get off the line, Luma. He's a young fella here. He's a skinny mother.
Throwing his
Oh, shit, I
Lance on
fucked up.
3rd down.
Yeah, D-line. Yeah, we kicking their ass up there. Everybody is.
But that brings up 4th.
Everybody want a piece of that. Who else want a piece? Come on. Brooks, you gonna get a piece? Yeah, you gonna get a piece.
Now once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Come on, set.
Go get him. Time, coach.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I want them to go get him. Brooks.
Set. Green jack.
Desperation time here. Lance. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing now is Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another tote for Etienne. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ready?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that.
Lipke, all I need you to do is block here. You must stick around us, fullback. I'm trying to get some plays. I keep forgetting about my motherfucking tight end. Rookie 82 overall. I'm giving you shit, though. He's gonna beat him. Mem's gonna beat him on that. Mem's gonna beat him on that.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Look at it.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here. But I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Okay, right?
To throw again on second down. Lance. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a play fake. Lance buying time to his left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Red, striker.
Throwing on second and long. Lance. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Down. Red, yellow.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete.
I'm a fucking busy man. I am mad as fuck.
That would have been a big
They
play.
take going out, so he's not
He
getting
did
it.
not pull it in.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been
What do
a
you do?
blowout
Throw
that's been
deep ball,
continually
team.
fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And Lance's throw complete there to Beckham. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, man, I'm about to go pick my food up.
Come on, then, bro. Don't do that, then, Uncle, bro.
Ready, set.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is third
I'm
and
number one.
Javonte Davis defends his shit, Rube.
Again, they'll throw it.
Javonte Davis defends, yeah, right. If you loses it. Javonte.
Like last week, 2 weeks ago,
As they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. First down, Lance sliding out of the pocket. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, my niggas is out right now.
Game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but Certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And
My
to that
favorite
end,
Brown
a
gotta
nice
go back
pass
to
play there to
corner.
push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Oh, Lord.
It's caught by OBJ. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
Nobody needs to be in. First and 10 don't even need to be in. He want that point that bad. He can have it.
This game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On the double.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Blue striker.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Touchdown, Texans! Austin Eckler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
We shouldn't have took niggas out so they couldn't score, but I couldn't just no injury. We gotta stay hot. We gotta stay hot. For the rest of the game, for the rest of the year, baby.
Fairbairn now to kick it away.
They took their tough. Oh, they want you want him on the ball?
And a short
Really?
kick taken at about the 16.
All right. You want to see him on the ball? I'll give you some of him. I'll give you some of him. Give you some of Big Lipkey. Big Luke. Oh, let me run about by Luke. Key. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining.
My boy!
No real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
Yeah, nigga.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
I mean, you only can put on the linemen on the run.
Timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Might give me a body with this lineman.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
That's open, though. The sweep is open, but the counter don't look open, but it probably is. Yeah, right. Free. Running some shit out right here.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
That's somebody in the lead.
Dancing away at the 35. Jukes by again. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
I mean, is that in the rule book that you can't do that? I don't think so. Come on,
First down, right back to ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
Oh, he won't play.
Second down.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Just
Nobody.
inside 10 seconds to go. They'll burn
You know what? I ain't
their
risking
final
no.
timeout. 9 seconds left.
I ain't risking the pick. I'm not doing it. E.T. go crazy. Should I go on E.T. or Mayor?
On second down, a run to ETN. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his loss here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And for the
Capri, you sound crazy, Capri. I've been asking to play you. I'm waiting on that motion shit.
And Tam was putting that loud in that Gatorade.
I don't give a fuck what you say, Rude. Before she poured that Gatorade, she definitely smoked the blunt that day. She definitely smoked the blunt that her fingers still had that residue on it. That shit tasted straight like gas. Nigga said, "Oh, this got a hit of gas in it." Like what? Real shit. I mean, it tasted just like weed. It has some weed in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just stir something in there, my dogs, for real. Wow. I need to play him. He fast. And he getting paid to do nothing. Come on. What? I did.
Yeah.
Let me wait for her. Wait for her. You hear me? It took the. Who do you think the most? Oh my God, the pill high was the craziest. Woo! Out there like a white boy screaming at niggas. Yeah. Well, fuck it. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about. Fuck, man, they'd have found out. Oh, yeah. You gotta test them. You'll probably die. You'll probably die. You have to try to go too hard. Come on, keep it real. Definitely be going too hard. This nigga's a bum. Why he on my team? Yeah, 51 over. He never gonna get up. He's a bum too.
That boy's grabbing that baseball next year.
Absolutely will not.
Well, not next year, but in a couple months.
Absolutely will not.
You say that every year, man.
Watch. That you grabbing that boxing. Yes, sir. 100%.
When the boxing come out.
Next week.
No, I don't.
Like, no, it do come out this year, though. It's the EA, it's called EA Boxing. Look it up. Shit crazy. Look crazy. I mean, look crazy. You should see, they got, you know who they got beating up who on there, motherfucker? Got the big white boy knocking that nigga's head loose. Wilder about to fight again. Like, why ain't he? So you don't, huh? That's what I'm saying. How's Wilder about to go fight other niggas, keep knocking them out? And he got some business to handle. Come on now. That goal ain't shattered. He got to start over. So what you say? Oh, stop it. That's what we're banking on now. Don't do that, Wilder. Don't wait till the man retire to come. So that fight ain't never gonna happen again.
Wilder can't beat
I would
that,
love to
man.
see that. I would love to see that. I don't think he beat him for real. Mm-mm. I agree. Approved. I'm certified. Yeah, I know everybody else did that shit earlier. Hey, Wilder?
Who y'all think gonna win out of that? Davis and Garcia.
Davis. Davis. Garcia ain't gonna smile one time ringing that ring, root. He's gonna be
You said he
nervous
ain't
in
gonna
him.
what?
Smile one thing, be nervous in the motherfucker.
I don't
Like I
know.
seen last dude he fought ain't say a word or smile at not one time when he went out that motherfucker. I knew he was about to get his ass knocked out.
Davis gonna have to knock him out to win it.
He could do that. Yeah, he could do that.
That dude is taller than he wanted to. He ain't gonna have to get taller.
Romero was taller than him. That dude he fought last fight was way taller than him.
But he wasn't as good as this boxer that.
I thought you was talking about like Chargers Jacksonville type vibe. You know what I mean? Just knew they was out the motherfucking fight. One punch, boom. Like, that's the only thing he needs, one punch. One punch. That's why he gonna beat Garcia. I don't know if Garcia's a one puncher. Only person I
Wilder
see think
defeated.
I'm person I see think struggling with is Shakur Stevenson. Cause neither one of them throw punches. I think what I'm saying though, him and Shakur are just gonna stand there and see his throw. So I don't know who the fuck will win that. Bud Crawford will probably give it to him because when Bud Crawford swings, he hits. And I don't know if Tank taking all them hits from him. Because Tank definitely take a lot of hits. Like, he gonna take some hits from Garcia for sure. It's just that if it's gonna knock him out or not. If it don't knock him out, then he gonna lose. Cause I think he won't really feel your power. They definitely come up with a big boy. Come up with that boxing game.
I'm gonna be fucking y'all niggas up.
You sound crazy.
That's a fact.
Well, I'm using Wilder. I'm using Fury. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many super heavyweights is it? Wow. Besides Wilder, Fury, Joshua, dude.
And Ruiz. It's a lot of other dudes, but they ain't relevant.
If Fury the champ, man, ain't nobody taking that belt. No time to.
Whoa.
Let's talk about it.
How? He said he put a dent in the scar, though. I feel like the first fight, that's the only chance he had. Fury must have been over on the other side of the country watching videos, seeing this big ass black nigga knocking everybody out. Let me buy this ticket real quick. Let me buy this ticket real quick so I beat this nigga's ass. That nigga hands is crazy to be as big as he is. Yo. Fury? I'm ducking me, ducking me, ducking me. But you trying to play that though. You're trying to play that against what you just talking about. You trying to play against a nigga knowing everything you're doing. Not really. Not really. That's a lie.